Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. So I haven't done any episodes in a while. I just I've been a little busy, but that's really not why I haven't done any episodes. I'm just pretty much fed up and tired with the like BS of developers releasing half-assed games. And it seems like basically I would always come to Farming Simulator to get away from that. And since the release of FS17 hasn't been the case, so I'm pretty much just kind of fed up with FS17 now. It seems like every time I edit something, it's like something else doesn't work exactly the way it's supposed to. And it's just one after the other, after the other, after the other. I just can't stand it. So, I haven't even actually played Farming Simulator in a while because of that. I've been playing some other games. So, I know sometimes I would basically play a little bit of the game in between videos, and that just hasn't been the case. So, the last time I think I left off, we were hauling grain, I think. So I'll be honest, I don't even remember. So, but anyway, I guess there's some things need to talk about. So one of them is I did a basically it was a one-time video, and it was more to just support the development of cattle and crops than anything. Didn't quite get as far as I wanted to, but for those of you that did subscribe, I really appreciate that. Um, and again, this is basically, it was just to support it, but I basically said for, every 50 subscribers, we would, I would buy a copy of Cattle and Crops and give it away. So, like I said, I didn't make it as far as I want to, but I got to like 55 subscribers. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for those who subbed. I think when I started, I was at like 40, or just a little under. So, but anyways, yes, thank you for who guys who subscribed. Thank you for who you guys who've been watching my videos. I hope you're getting a lot out of them. I'm trying to basically just help you guys out. I mean, and this community is for the most part just completely shit. Nobody helps anybody. I've never seen like it's like you know what this is these modding basically these modding teams out there are just a bunch of assholes, and basically they're 5-year-old kids basically who won't share their toys. That's essentially what it is, and it just drives me nuts that people are even like that. Like, I mean that's just crazy. I mean when I was growing up, that shit was not even heard of. Like you'd get your ass whooped and like have to sit there and watch the other kid play with your toys. At least I did when I was growing up. I was taught to share everything because I don't know. That's just how I was raised. So, but people are spoiled these days. They really truly are. So, it's whatever. So but that's essentially how these modding teams are acting, and then the people that basically release mods, and then it's not just the modding teams, it's the guys that don't mod. They just like want more and more. They're never satisfied. It's ridiculous. Be happy with what the modders are releasing. I mean, the door goes both ways. But it's ridiculous. I've never seen a community this toxic and bad. So, and I know there's a lot of you out there that aren't like that, and I appreciate that. But and if you're watching, me, and you are just a little 5-year-old kid just please go away, because I don't really care. But for those of you that do understand what I'm talking about and totally get it, thank you for hanging around and sticking around watching my videos. So what we're actually gonna do is do some spraying, but this is probably gonna be a longer video because there's a lot to talk about, and I hope I just don't ramble and rant about everything. I don't want it to turn into that kind of video, but it's just crazy this stuff that's just been going on with developers. Like this game was one of the games like I turned to when I got so sick of the other games that I was playing. Just poor development and like releasing half-released games. Um, and it's been so long forgetting some of these controls, but anyways, so yeah, and so the subscribers, right? I gave one away. Shoot, and I'm totally gonna butcher his name, and I apologize, but it was like Kevin for 47552, I think. But congratulations, dude. I hope you enjoy that. So, um, appreciate that. For subscribing, thank you. And for those of you that are still out there and haven't got a copy of Cattle and Crops, I would highly recommend it. That game's gonna be so great. It looks really good, just from what I've seen. So really looking forward to that. And that's basically what I'm really doing here. I'm just kind of waiting on Cattle and Crops. I'm hoping it's gonna be really good. Because I'm so tired of this half-release bullcrap that FS17 has. So it's like you try to mod one thing and like two other things don't work right. I'm not saying the mod doesn't work after you get it, but it's like it just doesn't work the way you're supposed to. Will collisions mess up? That's the common thing I've ran into is will collisions mess up after I fix something that's not even close to will collisions. So uh, it's dumb. I hate it. And you know what? I thought this was a really good game. It still is so highly customizable, and that's what I love about it. But um, I just think that they kind of dropped the ball on this release, super bad, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm pretty much threw this game out the window. Not gonna lie, I was playing some other games. Been playing some. I play some MOBAs, so I play Smite, some Overwatch. Also been playing Arma 3, and I recently just got into Ghost Recon's with a couple of friends. So, Ghost Recon's Wildlands, I don't care what reviewers are saying out there, it's dang good. If you have friends to play with, I would highly recommend it. The single player aspect totally sucks, and I mean, I think the developers even said that it wasn't developed for single player, even though they do have you can play single player with the AI. And so it's Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's good. It's good. I've been playing it. It's super tactical. If you have your friends that you're playing with. So I've been playing with some buddies, which is really awesome. So also play a lot of Arma 3 lately. So I play a lot of those tactical games. So I play some co-op on Arma 3, basically against it's invading Annex is what it is. It's fun. Also play some Koth with a group of guys. So that's it. Koth is a lot of fun. King of the Hill for people that don't know who Koth is or what Koth is. Sorry, not who. But yeah, it's King of the Hill. So, and it's basically three factions or three enemies fight for control of the zone. That's what it is. So, and it's a lot of fun. It's PvP though. It's not co-op. As far as this game, I don't know. Like I said, I was pretty bummed. Still am, actually. Yeah, I know they're still good and they're developing stuff and they've released a couple of patches, but at this point, I've like tried to mod so much stuff that I think I'm just beat my head against the wall and, like I said, trying to just throwing in the towel on this game, waiting on freaking cattle and crops to come out because, yeah, uh, this game, while good, it was just had a really poor release. They should have pushed the release out at least a couple of months to get stuff, so they had another couple of months of solid development. And I know they've patched, like I said, and I keep repeating myself, but it's just I'm really bummed about the release of this game. It's still good, but it's not fine tuned like it should be on the release. I know there's always been some problems, but this one's by far had the most amount of problems. And they've like I don't know, they put in a helpful converter which does help, but it doesn't fix everything. And I understand why it's not supposed to. It's just getting you started, which is great. But you can't release a half made, half developed, not half developed, but there was some major things that still needed ironed out. So that kind of just threw me off. So I actually haven't done any modding on this game since January. It's been so long. I haven't even played since like early February. But so what? Just fertilizing some corn here. I planted corn after harvesting the soybeans. So I don't know if I got that on video or not, but it's like I said, it's been so long. But I just want to let you guys know what I've been doing. Again, I didn't really kind of create the channel to, um, you know, anything big and make super tons of videos, but I wanted to make helpful videos, and so that's why well, that's why I created it. So just to give back to the community that gets no help. So, and now I kind of, unfortunately, kind of threw in the towel myself because, not because of the modding itself and the community, but because of the state of the that the game is in. Um, and so it'll probably be good again 6 months down the road, but or even 3 months down the road now after they get another patch or two out. But uh, now cattle and crops is around the corner, and the state that game's in, and I mean it'll have very few vehicles and stuff, but the just the development in the realistic of that game will definitely put on some heavy competition to say the least for this game, who basically had none before cattle and crops. So kudos to cattle and crops again. Those guys are doing awesome. Good work. I think we can actually bump up the speed a little bit if I remember how. Two, I think, right? Yeah. But so yeah, again, congratulations to Kevin, dude. I hope you're enjoying cattle crops, or will enjoy cattle crops as much as I will. Um, like I said, I don't do giveaways. I don't plan on doing any giveaways. It was more of a support the developer, and that's why I did it. Guys really should have jumped on that because I would have given away 1,000 copies. Um, those guys are just awesome, and I love what they're doing. So, and you know what? Sometimes the small developer companies they have the most success, or make the best games, as far as I can tell, because they're just getting started up. I sometimes play 7 Days to Die. and it's developed by Fun Pimps, and you know what? They do a good job over there as well. And so I like to support small developers like that. So good luck with your release cattle and crops. I hope you guys do good stuff in the future. So, all right. So outside of that, what else have I didn't been doing? Like I said, I've been playing some Ghost Recons. That's been a lot of fun. The campaigns, I like the freedom and the open world of Ghost Recons. It doesn't feel like those old Ghost Recons, but again, the AI isn't good. And this game was basically developed around co-op, so it's not gonna feel like the old ones. This one's basically it's open world, and you can basically start wherever you want on the map. They give you a starting zone that you're gonna start in, but you can just take off from there, not even do that one, and go do whatever you want. And I love the freedom of that. I don't like the theme park games where you have to go here and then here and then here. And so these new open worlds, I hope Ghost Recon's really sets. I think it will and did set the bar for new uh, developer companies and old AAA developer companies alike with new games. Like military games like that. So really like to see what's coming out in the future for those kind of games. That it should be really good because I'm enjoying the heck out of Ghost Recon. Again, it's absolutely, I would say probably next to no fun with playing single player by yourself. So if you don't have a group of friends to play with, and you still want to get the game, they have what's a basically public matchmaking, and you can just join somebody else's campaign in progress, work together. I'm not sure how well that would work. I've never tried that, but if you've got some friends and they all want to go get the game and play it, you will have a blast. It does have some bugs. They're not game breaking, but they're they it does have some. So I think if they get those worked out, it'll probably have potential for being game of the year. It's that good. So um. Yeah, I've actually been doing a little editing in Arma 3 as well, creating kind of my own little campaign, whatever you want to call it, mission. So it's kind of interesting. I've never really dug into that aspect of Arma 3. I usually just play the game, whatever somebody else has created or whatnot. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys want to group up, play something, let me know. I'd probably be, if I've got the game, I'd be more than willing to come play with you. But I play a lot of PvP games, really, mostly that. So outside of Farming Simulator, I would come play this just to get away from all that other toxic crap. And now this game is bad. Well, not bad, but it's just underdeveloped, in my opinion. Actually, won't have enough fertilizer to finish this. That's okay. I'll buy some more. I think this game could still be a lot of fun for me, even if I got away from modding and just had a group of friends to play this with. I think that'd be interesting. The best thing, in my personal opinion, the best thing Giants could do um, for the better development of this game is to turn it into a online server multiplayer with set mods. I know you can get online and buy servers themselves, but if Giants flip this around from a basically a multi, this game would be the most one of the most popular games. Out there. I think it has lots of potential when you really start to create a huge world and environment, farming. So I think that'd be great. And I'm talking like a 64 times map, basically. Absolutely huge, right? So, uh, I think it would. I think that would be just something really good that Giants could do to basically just swarm the market and make tons more money than they are right now. But that probably ain't never gonna happen. Giants is content with what they've got right now. Obviously, it showed that basically they've been the controlling company of farming games for a long time. They know they've got a good product, but I hate to tell you guys, cattle and crops is right around the corner. And if they do good things, what they've got in store will totally blow this game out of the water. So the Giants better step it up because this game is further along. It's got some definitely good things going for it. So if they want to keep competing, they've had no competition for the longest time. With all these other small developers trying to get a piece of the pie, but Cattle and Crops it's developed by some awesome guys, and it's got good things going for it, so they will have competition. I think the biggest thing that's going to hurt Cattle and Crops is advertising and getting people to know about the game. I think that's the biggest deal. And so if everybody tells one person, that could go a long way. I think that's the limit of Cattle and Crops success right there is getting people to basically find out about the game. Other than that, these guys are awesome, and the sky's the limit. It's crazy. So they've got real terrain. It's nuts what they can do. So I think it'll be really good for them. And guys, as always, just feel free to comment on any of my videos. Subscribe, like, all the things. Just let me know what you guys basically are doing. If you want to come hang out in the games, let me know. I'm pretty chill, so just hit me up on Facebook. That's probably the best way, or even on one of my videos. Just comment, and I can we can chat, and yeah, we can play some games together. So that's cool. Basically, like I said, I'm just kind of waiting on Cattle and Crops. Really dive in that. I will start making videos on that once it comes out. So pretty sure that a company like them don't even have an NDA. They want everybody to know as much as possible. So um, yeah, so I'll be playing that. I don't really make videos of any of my other games, mostly because a lot of them are PvP, and it my internet's not that great, which is probably why I don't stream. And so the uh, recording software actually will probably lag a little bit on some of those other games. Farming Simulator not so much, but on some of the other games I play it would. So when you're playing PvP games, you just can't have that. So that's why I don't really record on any other games. But so yeah, again, I apologize, guys, for kind of just throwing in the towel on you guys. You guys have been so awesome, and I really appreciate that. I know a lot of you guys are just getting stuck on converting mods and can't convert it. And you know what? Uh, I'll tell you this much: if you start with the converter tool. It helps a lot, and that should work out for you. I pretty much stopped recording. Um, I pretty much basically stopped, not stopped recording, but I pretty much, my timer went off, sorry. But I pretty much stopped modding, and it's just like, because things just keep breaking. And I know some of you guys have been complaining about certain things not working, and just even like outside third party tools. And you know what? It's probably just uh, it's just scripting that's messed up, probably. Some things can be fixed, and it's probably just user error on some parts. And Windows 10, for those of you guys using Windows 10, I've seen there's a lot of problems out there with that. So that sucks, guys. Um, it's having some trouble. So yeah, I've got Windows 7, so just because I knew Windows 10 would have issues. Dang it, I'm gonna make it all the way down. I am. Well, my timer went out, guys. So yeah, I'm not doing any more converts. Sorry about that. I've got some basically models that I've done. And this community is so bad. Like I couldn't even get nobody to help me do textures. And I've asked several people, and they're just like either ignore me or telling me no, I'm busy, which I understand if you're busy, but I mean it would literally take like 10 minutes on textures. Like I know how to do some stuff, but I'm just stuck on it. So gotta get some more feed fertilizer. But anyways, guys, hey, appreciate you guys watching these videos and staying in touch. So I will definitely be having more videos out sometime this month, or early April, depending on when cattle and crops come out. So I'll be doing videos on that when it releases. So you guys stay tuned to that, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later.